from huge wins.
Pass! Pass!
Everybody, can we get a W in the
Chat!
To sudden challenges.
This is one of the best scalpers in the world.
These trading moments show how quickly things can shift. 1 minute brings strong profits, the next brings uncertainty and pressure. Patrick spots a short setup on NASDAQ right in the middle of the day.
So we got a little short going right here, end of kind of the middle of the day, I guess we call this. Right now, 1:45, 2 o'clock.
The market looks weak and he expects the price to break lower and make a new low.
And try to see if we can get this to make a new low. NASDAQ kind of primed up to short here and looking to see if we get through this 40 area. Then it's like right into the 30s or so.
As the move starts working, he takes partial profits, step by step, to protect the trade.
Looking pretty good right now. There we go, into the 30s. Taking a little bit of profit here, 37s for 10 points, just to lock that in. There we go, getting filled. And kind of messing around, maybe a little bit more. I actually added into this as well. So kind of move my buy stops here, right? So that way we can, if we do get continuation, you know, maybe this kind of waterfall straight down here and we can ride this, kind of slowly moving this order there, kind of following, just in case we go like right through there, you know, we could, there we go. See how that's like, okay, I've moved this to 35 now, move this right here, kind of trailing that one. All right, we locked in some more right there, 36s, looking for some more.
He also adjusts his stop loss lower, locking in more gains as the price keeps falling.
Now we got 34, so we're getting a better fill, or basically just kind of riding this. There we go, we're riding this lower, beautiful, getting some more fill down there. We'll take a little bit more right here, kind of at the 32s possibly.
Even though the setup looks good, he stays careful. The market is already near the low of the day and could bounce.
All right, let's keep it going for new low. New low right here. All right, they're getting filled, moving this last stop to 31. If you see, we're just not like clearly in a good bear flag. This is more of like a possible reversal setup.
He explains that this is why he does not go too heavy on size. Later, he shows how the trade fit into the bigger 15-minute picture, including a bear flag and a failed push higher.
Okay, you know, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. But then when I go over here and I pull up on the 15-minute or 2-minute chart here, I can see we got the pivot point. Look at the 15-minute chart. I was just kind of looking for this 15-minute candle to kind of stretch down into here a little bit, into that 30 area, and then the possibility of kind of making a new low down into 20,020. But
by the end, the trade helps him lock in over $65,000 across his prop firm accounts.
On the day, we are up beautifully, $700, $2,400 in my Apex accounts here. Look at this. We're in the green. Right there, 2,200, getting that big short there at open, the 15-minute range. Look at my hair right now. What is going on? I just rode the bike back from the thing, but everything looking real good right now. We are locking in over $60,000 in profit today.
After waiting a long time for the perfect setup, this trader finally sees his own return.
Now we're down 1,200, which is not good. I kind of went heavy on the lot size just because I do love this zone a lot. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I'm really confident in this zone, so we'll see what happens.
He enters with heavy size because he has strong confidence in the level.
If my drawing tool would come, yeah, if we can break this trend line right here, then I'd really feel confident about this trade.
At first, the position is down over $12,000, which puts immense pressure on him. Yet even with that stress, he stays in the trade. Why? Because his idea has not been invalidated. He is focused on one key signal, a trendline break.
We can kind of see that since we kind of bounced off this zone, which is the zone that I took the sell off of, and I hopped in the sell right here. Ever since we got there, we've just been kind of respecting a trend line to the downside here. We kind of peaked above it here when it did this little break and retest, but other than that, we've just been respecting the zone, which respecting this line, which is super dope. So I'm confident in the trade, still holding it. We're up 12,000 right now.
Once price pushes through that level, the trade starts to come alive. The market begins moving in his favor and profits build fast.
We're up 20,000 now, looking absolutely gorgeous. Come on, give me my money.
Order filled.
Boom.
Soon, the unrealized gain grows past $20,000. He then closes the trade and locks in an impressive profit of $21,200.
Order filled.
We're taking that $21,200 realized profit. Absolutely beautiful short on YM, which is US 30.
What does trading look like when one of the world's best scalpers is in full control?
This is one of the best scalpers in the world.
In this live session, the trader works inside a fast NASDAQ market and shows how professional scalping is really done.
So we will scale a little bit the size with the session going on. The maximum stop loss for the day it's $8,000, and the maximum profit to stop for the day it's $8,000. So either we go in loss or in profit, we will stop. The $8,000 stop in 20 days of trading, I only reached 3 or 4 days. We are filled in the first one.
He studies order flow, he follows volume, and he waits for strong buying and selling reactions before ever entering.
This is options. The option volume is still long, still 900 million. So I can expect a continuation day. No, I prefer to wait for I take this one at top of the range. They cannot
order filled.
Instead of chasing random moves, he builds positions carefully and protects every trade with clear invalidation levels.
I stack profit. When it's like this, the market maker are selling the top and buying the bottom, so they are compressing. If we get to this stop, this one, the best things to do is to work with buy stop.
Order filled.
Yes.
Order filled.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting everything out here.
He keeps risk tight, scales size only when the setup improves, and refuses to get greedy.
If everything goes wrong, we are down here. The preparation of the session was the following. Sellers absorbed here, I start to say that I want to long from here. Aggressive sellers got in this movement, take profit, then say when we will go back here, we will continue to have another setup and play it out perfectly.
As the session develops, he stacks small wins and protects floating profit instead of giving it back to the market. He also explains how compression, absorption, and breakout pressure help him decide when to stay in and when to exit.
Now this one is our trailing of the next step. When we break the high, you see this is the level that they are holding. When we break the high, we trail below there. We have these buyers in protection also that can stop the sellers advancing here. Let's see the volume. 3.29 billion long. Sellers are trying. Classic. Let's see if they can manage to reach our stop in Ooh, some auction, Some auction of the sellers, but the buyers are fucking hard.
By the end of the session, patience, discipline, and smart execution turn a clean morning into an impressive profit of nearly $8,000.
Okay. They took us out 7,883 for the day. 4 take profit, 1 stop loss. Didn't risk anything else than profit. Getting back range bound with positive gamma, it's not worth to continue to trade.
So we're done for the session.
Done for the session.
Amazing.
1 hour and a half.
Amazing.
What happens when a trader is under huge pressure and still decides to trust his plan?
Pass. Pass.
Everybody, can we get a W in the
Chat!
In this live trading session, a trader spots a possible short setup on ES soon after the market opens.
Should I just step away? I'll take a piss.
If you think that's going to make yourself feel a little bit better, yeah. He needs to get out of his head. He's so in his head. He's so in his head. He needs to take like some deep breaths.
But instead of rushing, he waits. He waits for confirmation from higher time frames.
I want to take his profit at this low.
Once in the trade, fear quickly kicks in. He worries about losing again. He starts doubting himself. His mentor steps in, helping him stay focused, reminding him not to let emotions control his decisions.
I don't want to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I think that you're getting it very much in your head right now. I want you to be conscious of the emotions that you're feeling. I want you to keep your hand off the mouse right now. I want you to be conscious of the emotions that you're feeling. And I also want you to be conscious of what actions those emotions are trying to make you take right now. I can see you like consciously fighting it, which is good, but you're like itching. I literally, like, your hand is like shaking to want to either mark something up or get out of the trade or change something. What I want you to be able to do is be able to sit with these emotions that you're feeling right now and to be comfortable while feeling these things, because it's normal to feel nervous. It's normal to feel afraid that a trade could potentially be going against you. It's what happens afterwards and what you do following that actually determines whether or not you're going to be a profitable trader, whether you act on those emotions or whether you don't act on them and say, I already made a decision on where I think price is going to go, and I already made a decision on this is where my trade gets like disqualified, and this is where I would be looking to exit this trade for X and Y reason.
The trader fights the urge to close early. He has to learn to sit with the stress. As time passes, the trade feels longer and harder than anything he has experienced before.
Bro. Either TP or stop loss, bro. This is worst freaking feeling ever, bro.
Shit.
This is genuinely the longest trade of my life, bro. I've never in my life have been in a trade this long.
But he stays patient. He follows the setup and lets the trade play out.
What prop do you use? Don't be greedy.
In the end, that patience pays off in a massive way, turning the session into an incredible $176,000 win.
Pass! Pass! Yeah! Talk about some S&T, nigga!
Congrats.
Talk about some S&T! Yeah! Nice! Yes! Yes!
Good job. Everybody, can we get a W in the chat?
Yes.
Can we get a W in the fucking chat for Tim?
Yes!
Yes, bro.
Let's go, bro.
Good
Nice.
shit.
Nice!
Good shit, Tim. Yes.
Nice!
Hell yeah.
Fuck me, bro. W. Praise God. God's
Guess
good,
what?
bro.
I took the same trade.
Oh, God, this nigga's up 180K. Oh my God.
I literally took damn near the exact same trade as him. I made $176,000.
Oh my God, bro. I took the same trade as him. Yes. Nice.
Everybody fucking clap it up
Yes,
for Tim.
bro, nice.
Everybody clap it up for Tim.
Brad enters a long trade right after the London Open.
Boom! We just entered for a long position right here. We are pretty much betting that price is gonna go straight to the moon.
The market had been moving sideways, creating fake moves.
And we had a lot of fake outs. We had a lot of like false movements right here. A lot of false alarms right here. Price is just chopping, not really knowing its direction.
But then, price finally broke higher.
And then later on, price actually broke to the upside.
He waited for a pullback into a 5-minute demand zone.
And then pretty much waited for price to pull back to the most recent demand zone.
He watched liquidity get taken below recent lows and entered only after bullish confirmation appeared.
The most recent 5-minute demand zone, so that I could ride the bullish internal order flow, right? And then waited for price to swap some liquidity below these lows right here. And that is then I waited for a bullish confirmation to tell me that it's time to go, it's go time, and that is where we got in for the buy position right here.
His stop loss was tight, placed right under the recent swing lows, while his target was set at the next 5-minute supply zone.
And our stop loss is quite aggressive. It's just like right below these lows right here. Pretty much just gonna be targeting this next 5-minute supply zone right here, right? So this would be a pretty nice trade if it plays out.
As the trade developed, price moved smoothly, almost no drawdown, which made the setup even stronger.
Oh, it's about to pump. It's about to pump. You know, this thing is just like a rocket, man. It's like trying to get some fuel right now. It's struggling to get off the ground. But once it gets off the ground, it's just gonna pump straight into space like nothing, right? It's gonna defy gravity and it's gonna come all the way uphill.
While holding the position, he explains something crucial. Many trading problems come from deep mental habits, not just bad strategy. He talks about changing beliefs, building better routines, and controlling emotional reactions.
A lot of traders out here think that their problem is discipline. But what if that's not the real problem? What if it's not because you're not undisciplined, but rather it's because you have been programmed? 95% of your day is literally ran by your subconscious mind. Whether you realize it or not, your brain is simply a computer that runs programs. And most of your programs were installed into you long before you even open TradingView. Your reactions to money, your reaction to loss, uncertainty, being wrong, and missing out. All of these patterns that you tend to repeat, those are not you in the moment. Those are simply just a form of conditioning. It only press play on the programs that is in your mind, that is in your computer. So when you close a trade early, that's a program. When you hesitate on a perfect setup, that's a program. When you overtrade after a loss, that's a program. You essentially have a virus that is within your software, and if you don't fix it, you will continue letting that virus ruin the entire software. You will continue getting the same results over and over again until you decide to take back control, until you decide to start reprogramming your mind.
In the end, price hits take profit, turning the setup into a massive $558,000 win. But as brutal as that was, it's not even close to the worst we've seen, because there are traders who've risked everything live on camera and lost it all in seconds. And their reactions are something else. Click on this video right here to watch when traders risk it all and lose everything. We'll see you there.